I'm called Rhiannon. I go by the name Rio as well, and my business name is Kitchimama. Essentially, my main thing is illustration and art, but I also do face painting, which is what I'll be doing at Canoestival, and I love doing that because I love interacting with the children. And it's a really special thing for me to be involved in events and meeting lots of other creative people. So I love it if there's music on or people that are kind of like actively engaging the community. So that's really special for me. Well, Canoestival is one of these places which I have quite a few friends that lived here, because when I was down in Brighton, I actually met a chap who was a Canoestival boy. And he had grown up with lots of friends who ended up gravitating back here eventually. And to stay within that community, we ended up moving close by. So it's mainly for friendship and family that we're here. I've got 2 boys now, and it's really important to me that they actually feel rooted somewhere, that they feel like they belong. And when I went traveling with my eldest one for a while, if anyone ever asked him where he came from, this is where he said that he came from. So I'm tied to the land in that I feel like I've made real connections with it, but it's really the people that brought me back. So I think the people make a place special. Well, originally I worked on the Urwallis. I began by being commissioned effectively. I had put in a proposal for one, and Suzanne Scott actually messaged me and said, you know, we've got a piece that we'd like you to work on. And it ended up being the David Bowie one, which was down at the riverside. And I had really good feedback from that. It was really lovely. Again, it was a public project. It was raising money for charity. It felt like it was doing something beneficial, but was actually raising people's awareness of art in the community. And it was really colourful. So when the penguins kind of came round, it felt like something I wanted to get involved in. About 1.5 years ago, my mum actually died of cancer. So she had that for probably over 20 years. So it affected most of my adult life, I would say. So the awareness of the fact that the money is going towards that makes it kind of brings it into a different level for me. It makes it much more resonant, and I think that's really where I want to take a lot of my work, is making things that connect with people for the right reasons. Well, it's called Peacock Penguin, and it's outside of the concert hall in Perth. It's I&H Brown who are sponsoring it. They're an engineering company, and they were very keen for it to be in Perth because that's where they're located. If I could say anything to finish up, it's basically that community is really important, and when we have projects that involve community, it's really important to try and come together and celebrate our connections and our humanity. And I hope that the more art and the more music and the more celebrations that we can involve more people in, the more we can lessen individuals' loneliness and separation, and have that real community spirit. I like to visualise a table of people sat round celebrating, and for me that would be the ideal life. So thank you.